At the end of the 30 days, I'll make another video of my whole diary of this, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you at the end of January. See you guys. That was me over 30 days ago now since I started the challenge. So you might be asking yourself, how did I actually go? Turns out rather well. After 30 days, it has been a tremendous success, I've got to say. But I want to break this down pretty much for my challenges, what I had to do, and then of course we'll talk about my final result. Week 1 was actually pretty hard. I was quite surprised how unfit I've actually gotten. So in terms of my week 1 result, a lot of it was a lot of sweating and dying. Really dying.
I am glistening.
What I noticed straight off the bat was my sessions of exercise in my first week were very short. I could really only muster about 10 to 15 minutes. It was really a poor showing, so a lot of times I would probably get winded after 10 minutes, have to call it quits for the night. Not only that, exercise that required me being on the ground like planks and a lot of sit-ups were actually pretty painful. I didn't have a lot of area to work with, and the area I did have to work with was quite hard on the ground. So I had to sort of invest in something to make it a bit easier on myself.
I bought a yoga mat.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming either. But it did make the process a lot easier. Going into week 2, I noticed a huge improvement in my time of exercise. Having the yoga mat really helped me out. My feet were a lot better than when I saw, as well as my hands and forearms weren't hurting as much. This meant I can get longer sessions, and my stamina was actually building up. So my sessions of 10 to 15 minutes started turning into 20, 30, even 60 minutes, and it was rather easy. By this point, I noticed some changes, although only slight ones. My neck, my waist, and even my stomach started to shrink a bit. I have essentially a photo here that's my day 2 versus my week 2 result. You can already see a significant loss in body size. By week 3, I would say I'd be at my peak of fitness for the month, and I was really impressed. I was doing 60 to 70 minute days. My minimum workout time was more closely to 30 minutes than the initial 10 minutes. And overall, I would finish a 30-minute session and not feel winded. I'd feel pumped to get ready and do it again. Also in week 3, I also noticed that my pants were fitting a lot better, and this shirt you see here was not so tight on me anymore. You might have noticed in the first video it was really tight around my waist, but I got a photo here now and it's loose. It's actually dropping comfortably. So me fitting into my current clothes was great. So overall, it was a fantastic experience. I was getting fitter, I was able to last longer when it comes to exercise and other things. Soph's right there. Shouldn't really say that, but hi Soph. So just a disclaimer, I didn't do 30 days of exercise. The challenge did go for 30 days, but I only did it at 25. I got sick very early on, and a lot of my work commitments left me drained at the end of the day. But in saying that, the Ring Fit game itself actually encourages you to take breaks. I was very surprised by this. I was expecting it to go, yeah, keep exercising, keep going. But it said, yo, if you're feeling sore, take a day or 2 off and then come back when you're ready. Because it prioritizes you having the best form for each exercise rather than you doing the exercises poorly. Now, I've got to mention some of my favorite parts about Ring Fit Adventure was the running element. I really enjoyed running in this game. And even doing the high leg lifts. I think that was my favorite exercise. But some of my other favorite exercises were squats, arm press, and I was getting really into a lot of the core exercises like hip shake. Bit too much into hip shake, honestly. But overall, the game's really fun. I really enjoy the RPG elements, and I think it does make a significant impact if you're trying to get healthier and more active. So, you might be wondering, after the 30 days, what were my results? So, already lost size. I mean, I am still big, it's only 30 days, I'm not a miracle worker, but I am much more comfortable in a lot of my clothes. In terms of weight, I lost in 30 days, and I weighed myself in the morning on the 31st, 9 kilos, which I am floored. That's over 2 kilos a week I was losing. Now, remember in my first video, I did say I was doing a diet. I was doing low calorie, but it doesn't mean I didn't stray away from soft drinks. I still drank soft drink and other bad foods, but in smaller portions, of course. But overall, with a balanced diet and doing Ring Fit majority of the week, you definitely can stay active and healthy. And I was really impressed by that. And the story is surprisingly fun. I really enjoy the banter between Ring and Drax, the villain of the game. And Drax isn't necessarily an evil guy, but he's just doing things in a way that, isn't fantastic. But I really enjoyed the story, and I haven't even finished the game yet, but I'm definitely going to continue on with it, and I really want to see what goes on. Another thing is I have been playing Ring Fit Adventure in terms of exercise for 10 hours with 30 hours of game time actually played, and I've ran about 30 kilometers as well as lost almost 5,000 calories. Now, this isn't the end of my Ring Fit Challenge adventure. I will be continuing the game and finishing it. I'm only at like World 10, so I've got a few more worlds to go, and I really want to see how this story unfolds. So keep up to date, because I will be doing an update on this, hopefully in the next few weeks when I finish the game. But can I truly recommend Ring Fit Adventure for Nintendo Switch? To do that, would have to start where it all began. Of course I recommend it. I lost 9 kilos on a video game. What's not great about that? Connor just informed me that the push-ups I did weren't particularly correct form. So now I'm going to redo them, just for him. So like this, straight back.
Yep.
Does that have to be in more?
No, that's it.
Like that?
Yep.
There. You happy?